Bottom of the map boss is back at y'all, man. Tonight I got a little message for y'all, man. It's just something burning in my mind, in my heart, and I just want to bring it to y'all. Tonight I want to talk about forgiveness, but not forgiveness in the traditional way. When you angry at a person, I'm talking about forgiveness in the sense of on neutral territory, meaning that most time when we see people, we stereotype them. He don't look like me, she don't look like me, I don't want to deal with them, whatever. And you never know, that person might have the blessing to the next step in you leveling up. So tonight, when I just want to, for a second, I want to grab your imagination, if you will let me, and if you will, in your mind, take your hands, grab in it, and everything you know about forgiveness, I want you to take it out. And I want you to just like pull it out your mind for a second and allow me to implement something new. So when I say forgiveness in neutral territory, it's more of a psychological thing, whereas we meet people and we come to them and we allow them, even if they not like us, we still allow them to be, you know what I'm saying, allow them to infiltrate our atmosphere, if you will. Because a lot of times, if we don't like the way somebody look, our ego automatically, like, I ain't dealing with them. They don't look like me. They ain't got nothing that I want, or they look like trash, or whatever. That's just like, for instance, I'm gonna just use this because everybody can kind of relate to this. Like, I remember going to certain churches and I didn't want to wear dressy clothes, and some people looked at me like, "Why do you come in there in street clothes?" And I'm like, "Well, God said He accept anybody the way He accept you the way you come." So at the same time, they judge me by the way I look because I came there in street clothes and wasn't dressed up. But it's not even about that. It's more about where your heart at. So tonight, when we talk about forgiveness and neutral territory, I want you to come from your heart, not so much your mind. The mind see things and it comes from the ego, and you be like, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to deal with this person, so forth and so on. But I want you to get to a point, because that's why there's a lot of beefs out here too. Because somebody can look at somebody and be like, oh, he hang with such and such, you know what I'm saying, he come from that neighborhood, or he does this, or she does this, or whatever. And I want us to get to a point in our maturity and our leveling up, because it's always elevation season, you know, and we got to always be in a mindset of elevating. It's just something that we have to do. We can't continue to stay back where we've been at. Continue to just, you know, be content, as I spoke that one time. We can't continue to be content of where we at. We got to be in a constant level, a constant mindset of leveling up. So allow me to just take your mind for a second, if you will, for all of y'all who are willing, and take out anything that you think about forgiveness. And I want you to just kind of just pull it out your mind. Now, like I said, when I say forgiveness on neutral territory, what I'm saying is you forgiving people even before you only got to be angry at them. Now, the traditional sense of being forgiven is, oh, I'm angry at this person, I have to forgive them, because literally, you know, that forgiveness is not about them, it's for you, because it helps you. It helps, you know, clear your mind. Don't let nobody infiltrate your mind. Let's say, let me use, for example, let me give you an example. So in the traditional sense of forgiveness, we see, say for instance, somebody made me mad. They stuck me for some money. I gave them some money, try to help them out. They're supposed to pay me back. They didn't pay me back. This is just an example. And usually you'll be angry at that person. I'm not talking about that tonight. I'm talking about forgiveness on neutral territory. You ain't even got to know the person. So for instance, like when I go to work, the one thing I thank God for is my ability to be able to deal with any and everybody. And part of the reason is because we all have egos. And the ego likes to literally take and grab something and be like, oh, I don't like that about this person. They're not good enough for me. They can't be around me, whatever. So one of the beautiful things is I understand this. So one of the reasons why I get along with literally anybody, and I thank God for it, is because I understand forgiveness in neutral territory. Now, sometimes I may even stereotype. I mean, we're human, so it's just natural for us to stereotype. But when you stereotype, you hurt yourself. Why? Because that person that you stereotype is the same one God is using to bring you to the next level, to teach you something that you don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? To give you something, to lead you somewhere, to help you level up. And that's what we do. We so busy, you know, and let's look, I'm going to come from different aspects. Right now, I want to talk about the beefing aspect, because, you know, that is very prominent in our community right now. So for all of you young guys who watching and that is beefing, You know what I'm saying? I understand that a lot of y'all really don't really want to continue to be in that stuff. I get it. You don't want to be in it, and I understand that because you're already in it. You got to try to find a way to, you got to, do what you got to do. But at the same time, you can be the catalyst, the spark, to say, you know what? We don't have to do this. Let's do something different. Let's forgive these brothers. Even though I believe this, and that, let's forgive these brothers on neutral territory. Let's not even be angry at them for anything they didn't do just because he hang with such and such. Because a lot of times we'll beef with somebody just because, oh, he hang with them, I don't even like him. You don't even know him. You don't know him. And a lot of times in St. Mary's County, as small as it is, you can find people being your people's family. And, you know what I'm saying, or if it ain't family, your mother and them grew up, their father, or mothers, or whatever. So a lot of times we be beefing a lot of, each other. And I just want to kind of touch that and kind of move from that. But even when you go into work, forgiveness in neutral territory can be, as I said, like I said, it's all about stereotyping. And stereotyping stops us from actually growing and meeting other people and loving other people and getting to know other people and allow other people to get close to us so we can do other things, learn other things, and grow in other things. Because a lot of times people have something that you need that can connect you to something that can help you level up. But at the same time, we find ourselves like, I'm not dealing with that person because I don't like the way they look. They don't look like me. They don't dress like me. They nerdy, or they too hard, or they too street, or they too freaking churchy, or whatever it is. They too religious. And a lot of times we just got to get to a point. So what I'm trying to do is get you to change the way you think. Because if you don't change the way you think, you're not going to level up. You can't. From my perspective, you cannot completely level up if you don't change the way you think. So what I'm telling y'all tonight is, man, we gotta, and like I said, I still do, and I have to catch myself like, stop stereotype, stop making, putting people in categories and saying that, I have to remember that. Now I'm human, so I have to, catch myself and remind myself that we can't do that, because a lot of times, like I said, we have the people that have our blessing be the same people that we don't even want to deal with, because we feel that they're not good enough, or they're not like us, or they don't see things the way we see. They didn't grow up the way we grew up. You know what I'm saying? And that goes from the good side and the bad side. But at the same time, since we all human beings, you know what I'm saying, we need to get to a point, man, to where we loving each other. Love is like everything, you know what I'm saying? We can just literally love everybody, regardless of how they look, regardless of where they come from. You know what I'm saying? We so biased, prejudiced, you know what I'm saying, or some races, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is that we find ourselves not getting to the next level or helping somebody else get to the next level because of our bias or because of the way we look at somebody else. And this is the message tonight. It ain't gonna be long, it's gonna be short, but I just want y'all to get this, man. I want y'all to get to a point, man, because I love all of y'all and I want to see all of y'all do good as well as I want to see myself do good. And I want y'all to get to a point to understanding that you have to forgive people who are not like you, who don't look like you. We got to be able to help these people. We got to be able to relate to these people. It's more of a, so we look at the human race in general. We got multiple different races. Now, what do we all got in common? We all want to be loved. We all love family. We all want to be in love. We all have to use the bathroom. We all have to eat. We all have to drink. Like, we got more in common than we don't got that's not in common. Yeah, some of us raised differently. Some of us come from silver spoons, some of us come from not having a silver spoon at all, whatever, how you want to look at it. But at the same time, yes, we got different beliefs. And then you have people that, let's look at people that, been through a lot. And a lot of times you see them, they hardcore, they got this negative mindset. And the truth be told, they just want to be loved. And a lot of times people don't love them because of what they've been through and how they act and how they react. And then instead of us loving them to getting them to come to where we at so we can rise together, we just push them to the side. Oh, they this, they that. Why we got to keep doing that? Why can't we change it? They've been like this for years. Can we change it? Can we do something different? Because we really have the power to. All it takes is one. And then one to add another one. And then we just continue to grow. So let's do this, y'all. We can do this, y'all. We got so much power in our mind and our hearts. We can do this. We just have to really get on board with each other and really push each other to do and hold each other accountable. Hold each other accountable to do better, because we can do this. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna take everybody. It's gonna take us getting together and doing the right thing all the time. we sit back and we don't come together as a unit. Black, white, Chinese, whatever. Let's come together as a unit for our community. You know, everything about bottom of the map is bringing unity to the community. I want everybody happy. I want everybody successful. I'm gonna say this every day. Man, Reggie, you say it every time. You daggone right. Because I want you to know exactly how I feel. This is how I feel. For those who don't know me, who thought Reggie was this because you heard of it, no, that's not who I am. You might know who I was, but you don't know who I am. And I'm telling you now, I love everybody and I want to see everybody do good. This is coming from my heart. So I want to see the unity with everybody. This is what it's about. This is how we can stop the crime. This is how we can just bring love to our community. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. We can't continue to just keep sitting back. We're not doing nothing. We contributed by not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So back to the, forgiveness and neutral territory. Yes, we have brothers out there. We got people doing stuff, whatever. People doing stuff that we don't like. I get it. But at the same time, let's love them. Let's pray for them. Let's try to help them. Let's create stuff to try to give people stuff to do. There's nothing really to do there. So what do you expect? Let's do something like that. Let's get together and do that. Why can't we do that? Why is it always we got to sit back and I don't want to be around them, this and that. You know what, Jesus, and for those who don't like, I get it, do what you did. Jesus was around the sinners. Like, why are you around them sinners, Jesus? Because them the ones who need a doctor. And then the ones who need help. So let's not push them away. Let's try to give them help. Everybody, listen, trust me. Everybody wants help. Everybody wants to be loved. Now they might start off, oh man, I'm good, I don't need nothing, you know what I'm saying? Their pride, their ego. But at the same time, trust this. Everybody wants it. I don't care who you are. You want it. We were created to need it. So you don't always want it. And you might feel like, you know what, I've been through what I've been through. I'm go hard, yeah, I get it. But at the same time, trust me, you want to be loved. It's just what it is. That's who we are as human beings. Every single one of us have that need within us. God created it in us. So that's what it is. You can't get away from that. That's just part of the human nature, to be loved. So, I just really want to leave this with y'all, man. And like I said, I wasn't going to stay long. Just jumping in and jumping out. I want y'all to know, man, we really have to really get together and really make this thing happen. I know we ain't been jumping. We've been kind of periodically getting on. Sometimes I'm on by myself. My second time being on myself, I don't mind. I do it every time. I mean, sometimes people got stuff to do, and it's last minute, and so forth and so on. And we're trying to work to where we can get more consistent things. So stay with us. Don't leave us. You know what I'm saying? I promise you things going to get better. You know what I'm saying? We just starting off. It's rough. We're trying to figure out different things, different ways we can make it happen. We got stuff in the background. We got people trying to help, people trying to contribute, people trying to invest. So don't leave, man. Stay here. Support Bottom of the Map Bosses. We about to start a Facebook page too. So I just learned about that stuff. I don't know all this stuff. So, but nevertheless, man, we're going to do this thing. I love all of y'all, man. I just want to leave this with y'all, man. We got to get to a point to where as we stop stereotyping people and making it, stopping us from getting to the next level by not being able to network with people. Networking is everything. And a lot of times the people that you network with is the same people that you work with, or the same people that's like you. But a lot of times it's people that's not like you that can take you further because they know something different from you, whether they bad, whether whatever you want to look at. I see a couple people just watching. Nobody got no comments. Anybody want to chime in? I'll read some, stuff right now. If you got something you want to say, you want to add, come on now. Say something right now so I can go ahead and give y'all, I can go ahead and read it. Then we can go from there. So with that being said, I just make sure that we, like I said, we're trying to get more time on, more air time where we can be on here more consistently. I know it's been kind of, like I said, here and there, but forgive us, forgive us for that, that's the regular forgiveness. Like, God dang it, hope you're doing this podcast and I ain't here with all here. But yeah, we're gonna do this thing, promise you, man, we ain't gonna let it fall. We're gonna keep going, we're gonna make this thing happen, I hopefully, anybody that's really trying to get on board with my vision, and my vision is to bring unity to the community, and literally just, try to take this thing forward and try to bring our community back together as one, so we can all grow together, we can all flourish together, everybody can be happy, healthy, and successful. So anybody on board with that, inbox me, let me know what's good, But with that being said, y'all, I don't see nobody's writing nothing, no comments or nothing. Mad love to everybody. Bottom of the Map Bosses. Keep in tune. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We love y'all. Mad love. Holla at y'all. Finished.